My name is Malachy Kilbride, and I'm here with several other people today outside of the U.S. Department of Justice. We're here to protest the massive spying campaign that is being waged on the American people with corporate America in cahoots with our federal government, and also the spying that's going on against our European friends, our allies. So Edward Snowden has been at the airport there in Moscow since the 23rd, 24th of June, and he needs to get asylum in another country, and several countries now have come forward to offer him asylum, but he needs to get from the airport to an embassy, to be on another country's soil. And the letter was written to President Putin, asking President Putin to give the appropriate documentation, paperwork that Snowden needs to get out of the airport, to get to one of these embassies so that he can continue on his journey, get asylum, and continue to speak out against the crimes that are being committed by our government.
Now, as an American, we've always prided ourselves on our so-called liberties and freedoms. Are you offended by what's happening, not only in that case, but with the NSA and how the Justice Department is reacting to it?
Just when you think things have gotten bad enough, they seem to be getting worse. So with regard to the Snowden matter, what we have seen is our European allies and their people in their countries being spied upon by the United States intelligence agencies. These allies of ours have given in to the bullying of the U.S. government and the Obama administration, and they have forced the landing of President Morales' plane down in Europe under the supposed excuse that Snowden was on this plane. It was basically an act of piracy and bullying that occurred, and all of this is because we are beginning to find out, thanks to whistleblowers, that our government is spying on us and violating our constitutional rights. And they don't want this information out there. They want a people who are afraid of our government. And so we're here today to say we are not afraid. We are claiming our constitutional rights back, and we're speaking out for the Bill of Rights.
More and more people, I notice, are becoming concerned because W isn't in the White House. It's a former law professor, a constitutional law professor, who seems like he just doesn't want to take any positive action.
Well, I don't know what his motivation is anymore, and I'm not concerned with party politics anymore. I don't care if they're Democrats or Republicans. What is happening is, since 9/11, our constitutional rights have been taken away. We've been lied into war. We're locking people up without access to the courts in Guantanamo. They're so desperate now, the prisoners in Guantanamo, that they are on a hunger strike of over 150 days now. And this is a desperate situation we're all in. Human rights are being violated, international law is being violated, and our Constitution and Bill of Rights are being trod upon by our government leaders.
Are you representing any particular group today, Malachy?
Well, I work with the National Campaign for Nonviolent Resistance, and we initiated a letter the other day that was sent to Putin that has about 100 signatures on it right now, and we're hoping that the Russian president will take our voices seriously as a real alternative to get Edward Snowden to a safe place and have asylum in a third country, because the revelations are not hurting our country. The revelations are going to help us, because we know now that we have to be out here in the streets reclaiming our constitutional rights and reforming our government and doing away with the criminality and the criminals who are running our government. Those who have supported torture and written memos in favor of torture, and also have lied us into war, committed a fraud on the American people with these wars.
Thanks so much, Malachy.